What's going on, man? Welcome back. This your boy Retro. You know what I'm saying? Today, I'm starting something very new. I'm gonna start playing through a lot of the games that I grew up on, or even just games I find very interesting. Period. But I'm just gonna be playing through these games, man, and just you know, hope y'all enjoy watching me fail and rage because I want to do a lot of that. I am gonna rage and I am gonna fail. So, the first game is I'm gonna be doing right now is a fucking classic, man. Like I grew up on this game. Anybody that grew up back when PlayStation 1 was a thing, anybody know about Metal Gear Solid, like it's goated. One of the best games of all fucking time. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not playing the original one right now. I'm actually playing the remake, the Twin Snakes on the GameCube. I'm playing that one. Cause the first one, even though it's goated, and I might still do a playthrough because that one is so goated, but it's so goated. But like, I don't know, it's just the aesthetics of that shit is just so far, but the graphics is just trash. So it's like I don't know. I never really played through the remake one. I never played this version, so this would be my first time actually playing through it and actually going through it. You know what I'm saying? So we got Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes for the GameCube. It starts off with an intro. I'm gonna let the intro play because it starts off with it. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna sit here and enjoy. And this is why I love Metal Gear 2 because it's like shit ain't like a game. This shit it's like it ain't even a movie. It's something more. Oh shit, loud as fuck. Classic goated games. That shit classic, bro. I ain't sorry, bro.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
But I think that's just the game. I don't think that's the emulator. See how it's like doubling and shit? Shit looks weird.
You will have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Like, this shit looks terrible on the PS1. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they face all blocked out. You can't even see. They ain't even have eyes. Like, shit came out in 1998. But it's goated. One of the greatest games of all time.
After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Here we are. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snake. You know, like I said, one of my favorite games of all time. One of my favorite games of all time, Metal Gear Solid. The first one. I love the whole trilogy. I think probably one of the best video games ever fucking made. Like, the story in the series is just crazy. I'll probably end up playing through all of them on this channel. So what we gonna dive straight into it though, man. I don't got time to be fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably edit that shit out. The thing.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the pause button and then the A button to receive the call. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Alright, let's start for real now. Fucking crazy. And then I let that nigga get off the elevator too. That was a fucked up part of it. I shouldn't have let him do that. See what I'm saying? Before they was hearing me.
Snake, there's an elevator there.
Yeah, that's an elevator. I know that. That's another thing about this game. It's so cheap because you can use that to like. That's all I was trying to do the first time. They would not let me do that, bro. Like, they was just hella on my ass. Like, fucking crazy, bro. Like, I couldn't walk. You see, I couldn't. They weren't even looking at me, but they was just expecting me to doing something.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal
Let's go.
facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea.
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you two yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're just flattering me.
Hey, stop
No,
playing
I'm
with my man
serious.
Snake like he ain't got
No,
the
I know I won't be
moves
bored for
like
the next
Jackie,
18
nigga.
hours.
What the fuck you talking
What's
about?
this? I'm being hit on by the
Oh,
famous
man.
Solid Snake?
Hey, Snack
But
get pussy.
I'm surprised.
Don't get it
I-
fucked up.
I didn't think you'd
Kill
be so
your ass,
frank.
take your bitch,
Looks like
fuck
we
your
both
bitch.
have a lot to
Come on.
learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
I remember playing it. I don't know if anybody remembers.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by
I'm
Dr.
gonna play
Naomi
on-
here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you,
Hey.
but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot
Nigga,
you gave me
Snake
that
is
suppressed
the
my
ultimate
stomach
player.
acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Alright. I didn't want to talk a lot through that because I know there's a lot of story shit that goes on during them cutscenes when they had them Kodak moments. So I definitely wanted to, you know, I'll try to be as quiet as I can, but you know, the original one was a lot different than this. Like I said before, this M9 is OP as hell in this game. Like the original one, you didn't have tranquilizers in the original one. You had a SOCOM pistol. That's what you got off the rip. And you know, like, I mean, just the fact that I can aim down sights and do this is OP within itself. So, what we gotta do? I mean, I was gonna mention that too. I lost my train of thought. I first played this game on a demo disc. It came on a demo disc in PlayStation 1. And the first part of the demo disc, I think the demo disc had like all the way up till you get to the DARPA chief. That's when the game would cut off. Essentially, that's when the demo would end. And I played that demo at least 50 fucking times, 50 to 100 times. Playing it, and I always wanted to play the game, and then my cousin lived with me for a couple of fucking like a year or so, and he had the game, and I watched him play through, and I watched him beat it, and like I said, probably one of the best stories I ever personally seen in a video game. Shit, I'm wasting ammo. I need them chaff grenades, so I'm trying to not get caught. Let's see if I can. I can grab these without getting caught. SOCOM. SOCOM always in there. We'll go top level. You can go bottom level. I could go bottom level. I'm gonna go top level. So if I'm keeping it classy.
A surveillance camera.
I hope that music ain't bothering y'all. It's my roommate working on music. He want to work on music right as I'm recording, so. But it is what it is. We're gonna deal with it. It's not too bad.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
This boy so
I
capped.
quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here.
Right.
My frequency is 141.80.
Right. I'm gonna call you for advice, you fucking snake. I ain't gonna lie, when I first played this game, I did not know that shit. I really did not know. I don't know, maybe because I was naive and I was a kid. Now I look at it like, come on, nigga, I know who you is, bro. Like, you're full of shit, my nigga. Fuck you.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation
Yeah, it's
shaft.
fine.
Shut those
Yeah,
covers as
shit,
soon as they're
man.
done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
I think it's I know what it is, though. I actually know exactly what it is. Hopefully it doesn't affect the game too much. Well, it's not really. It's just a cutscene. It's just weird. Yeah, it's classic Metal Gear shit. I'm gonna play all the way up until I'll probably play all the way up until I get to the nuclear warhead building. And that'll be part 1. I'll stop part 1 right there. They just want to call me. Come on, what you want to tell me?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you...
Like I said, what's so OP about this game is that I could directly go down there. But I'm not gonna be cheap and do cheap shit that I know will break. Who's there? I'm not gonna do shit that I know is gonna break the game. I'm already cheap by playing with this fucking. I shouldn't even be playing with this, but. How? How? How did that camera see me? Like waking the guards up and shit. Fuck. That nigga knocked the fuck out. You know? Oh my god. That shit's so cap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for tomorrow. I don't know how that see me. Kick the shit out that nigga. Cause I don't know how many of them is that are walking around me right now. Look. A lot of this shit was built off of Metal Gear Solid, like 2.
Is there somebody there?
I'm trying to get used to these controls too. Well, I ain't played this shit in such a long. I have never played this one. So.
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action button. The elevator should show up in no time.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck the action button is. Okay, it's Y. Action button is Y. Playing on an Xbox controller.
Look at the radar! It's picking up the DARPA chief! He's the green dot! Hurry and rescue him!
Hey, damn. Thank you. It's a ratchet. Something out here. Let's check. I think you should get like a view of the torture room or some shit like that. I gotta fix some customs. Shit weird. Look at it. I only do that on certain parts.
Kind of damn cold. I hate Alaska.
Pissy ass.
Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
This boy Pissy. Pissy Gonzalez. That's his name. Now that's what's his name? Damn, I'm blanking on the man's name. It's crazy. He got a crazy. That little guard has a crazy lore. Cause he ends up being in Metal Gear Solid 4, and then like he's mentioned in 3. 3. Yep, mentioned in 3. Cause his dad was a guard in 3. You end up talking to his guard in the torture scene, and that's his dad. And then you end up actually, oh, that's crazy. We got a whole crazy little backstory. That little guard.
A woman. Not him.
No shit, Charlotte. Hey, bro, how do you not see a grown ass man creeping through a vent? You know what I'm saying? That shit wild.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
I think it's because I got it in widescreen mode.
You're here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
There's a lot of lore
Why
to
else
this
would I
game,
come
too.
to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Armstech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex, the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex.
Shut up in there, will ya?
These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey, shut up in there, will ya?
Hey, shut up in there, will ya? Said what, nigga? Oh, like, bro, you think he in there talking to himself? I thought the game tweaked out.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But... they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound.
Probably one of the best bosses.
He has psychic powers.
Metal Gear Solid history. I ain't gonna lie. That boss fight is goated.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Why?
When you're dead.
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No!
Colonel,
That shit
are you hiding something
fucked
from
me up
me?
when I first played this.
Absolutely not, Snake.
The demo used to
You've
stop
got to
right
understand. This counter-terrorist op is security level red. You'll need the highest security clearance to learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
This shit was funny when I first.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you
bastard!
Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
My mama got that beam on her ass. Get that goddamn it.
Shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of
Looks
here.
like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Hey, aiming at me, aim at her.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
Hey, you see these controls, man.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
fool!
You fool! You've killed him!
Sorry, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
I'm Barry James Off-White. It's an off night.
Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So, that was Mantis.
Rock out. go. Going into our first boss fight.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Armstech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
Don't touch it!
No! Don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver. Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
Gonna murder this nigga.
Draw! Hiding won't help you.
Fucking me up, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It'll be the smell of your own.
He really peeking my shit.
Wait a minute.
bitch. Running now. Pinking my shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold. How did I touch that? How did I touch that? Oh, you know what I'm saying? That was an airhead ass. I can't believe I died on Afterlife. I'm playing real trash right now.
Don't you want to settle this? All right, I'm alive again. Let's go. Hiding won't help you. I can't see.
Fuck, nigga. Should've died the first time.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
My hand!
What? My hand! Ah! Stealth camouflage.
Don't you even know how to die right?
Can't you even die right?
I was like, this nigga, they got a ninja
You
in this
were
bitch?
lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you?
Neither enemy or foe.
And like you, I have no name. That exoskeleton.
There's a lot of story right here. There's a lot of cuts. Nigga just jet shot at a fucking brick wall at this nigga.
Who the hell?
What the hell?
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kinda like psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top-secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah. Anyway, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
He's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
You're a funny guy. So, the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? It can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Yep, so do.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry. Always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. Do you still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
Prison? That female soldier?
She said that she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes. She stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Huh?
Oh my God.
Sorry. I forgot. Damn!
Hey, Snake pulled a strap out on his neck. Watch. Fuck, nigga.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the package. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away, but tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
Well, you'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The nuclear threat hasn't disappeared. The threat is more real than ever before.
Really?
The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to use it or dispose of it.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for Material Unaccounted For. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with nowhere to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age where any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
The Russians and Chinese still pursue a policy of deterrence. Do you see? Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Metal Gear.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the U.S. Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even that bunch on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
Just call it the military-industrial complex. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you or your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here. This is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
all the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure that you report this to Jim, to your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. You go on without me. They got my password.
They don't need me
They don't want
anymore.
anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
Fuck Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me?
What did you do to me?
Oh, no! Oh, no! It can't be! Those Pentagon bastards! So they actually went and did it!
What are you talking about?
They're just
you.
using you for...
What the hell?
Damn, 2 niggas died on him. I remember I first seen this shit. That shit fucked my mind. I'm like, this nigga died too? What the fuck?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or digoxin. But we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake.
What's
I
so
want
crazy?
you
She
and
fucking
Meryl
know
to
the whole
work
time
together.
we killed him.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. We have
Oh,
no
said,
one like
bitch,
that in
the
our
president
unit.
just said you
Is
knew
that
something about it,
right?
so spill the
Snake.
beans.
I'm counting on you.
You know what I'm saying? What a liar. I never liked Naomi. You know what I'm talking about? I've never been a fan of her. I think she hella cat. I think she full of shit too. Oh shit. I ain't into that. I'm trying to get out of this. thought he was gonna come over here. I was gonna say, this game cat. Almost got me. Almost got me. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't expecting that. What? He actually seen me?
Enemy sighted. Requesting.
I was cat. I ain't gonna lie. He actually seen me and looked down there. Wow, y'all serious right now? I can't believe bro seen me. That was cat. I gotta go back up there because I gotta get that. I should have got that shit first time, bro. Fucking metal detector, bro. I mean, the mine detector. Oh, got it. All right. I can shoot these fucking cameras.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. Nothing here.
Just imagining things.
Huh?
Who's there?
Gotta call this crazy ass bitch. 15 or something like that. That's her. I think hers is, hold on. I think I know what it is. 15, it's something like that. There you go. It's been a while.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent to this hellhole.
You came alone? Trying to be some kind of hero?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people called me.
The legendary Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookies' eyes, right?
No. They're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Look at this
Just
guy.
what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. Trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry. You'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah. You know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him personally. But first, I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I just joined the training that same day.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapon disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody's told you anything, did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right. For the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But they must have been test-firing dummy warheads for a while. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah. That's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No. Not that I heard of.
Well,
I don't believe in coincidences.
Something funny's going on.
Huh. Sounds like it. But I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich? He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second-floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we'd better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time. How do we get to the nuclear warhead storage where the doctor's being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go to the...
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green.
Said, no
I want
way.
you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy, and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. It was frightening to think that with a pull of a trigger I could take someone's life.
It's not like shooting targets in training.
I always dreamed of being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, You're not normal if you don't feel something the first time you kill. Killing without guilt produces more carnage. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits emerge. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way.
Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
Looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Hang on to the key until then.
Got ya. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you. Snake, don't be so impatient. Settle down.
I died with the gun in my hand. Open the door. I might have to leave this area. I'm not 100% sure.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya?
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry. I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake. The cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait. You said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Let's just answer this real quick.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is...
Yeah, I know, bitch. Now, in the original game, this shit kind of capped. Because you have to use, like, the smoke, like, I'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? But in this game, what you can do is shoot the goddamn thing. It's so cheap. You can do that. It's so cheap that you can do that. Cause it take away from the suspense of the game, I feel like. Cause in this part, I used to be terrified of this part as a kid. I ain't gonna lie, like, I was terrified of this part as a kid. Cause you get trapped in here, it's automatic game over. It's automatic game over. So, and you couldn't shoot them things to disable the laser. You have to either have a thermal goggles or you have to use the signals to see what's in front of you. Got these mines. Yeah. What do you want?
Snake, be careful.
I know. You just telling me that Claymore mines is on the thing. Good old friend Deep Throat. I almost ran into that while like paying attention. Alright, let's get ready. After this is gonna be the part one. Fight. This is the last boss.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message. That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight!
Is everything all right? Win, Snake, win!
Big save.
Are you hurt? Do it for me.
What?
Don't give up.
Wow, they reselling me right now?
Are you hurt?
It's crazy. New file. I don't know what that's this one. King, okay.
Don't give up.
Now, how you played it? How you beat this? Oh shit! Right. How you play? How you fight this boss? Throw a shaft grenade out. Fuck the radar up. Run in. get down here? Oh, see, this shit is different. Your fucking head up. Wow, he just don't pick his head out.
See how you like this?
take him out with the M9. How you don't get hit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying dead at his fucking head. Oh my god, bro. They just selling the fuck out of me, bro. I ain't gonna hold. I might have to do this over, bro. I'm gonna have to do this over. They just selling me right now. All of a sudden, this nigga goes all the way back there. Now I gotta... Wow. So only your headshots work? Okay. They sold me, dog. I ain't gonna hold, bro. That was such bullshit.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
They sold the fuck out of me, dog. Like, they were selling me that whole fight. This fight is so different from the original. Wow. Just throw the fucking grenade! Weird ass angle. Okay. On this weird ass angle, bro. You just keep sitting up here going, thank you. I wasted the time for that. Don't see it. Come on. Wow. Then he does that. So fucking random, where he just don't. All of a sudden he's there. No, you wasn't just there. Fucking glitchy ass game. Does that even count, bro?
how you like this!
Almost died. They're just selling the fuck out of me right now with this weak ass boss fight. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, bro, the original one wasn't like this, bro. That's such bullshit, bro. Like, he didn't come out until fucking... God, bro, this game... No! They really selling the fuck out of me on this boss fight, bro. What's a second fucking death, bro? Like, it's not, he really not that hard. It's just mad annoying. It's more annoying than anything. I don't know. Maybe they can give me some advice.
I think you might be able to fool the tank's electronic systems with the chaff grenade.
Snake, look out for that tank's main gun. It'll pulverize you. There should be some way. Ask Nastasha. She knows everything there is to know about weapon systems. Her frequency is 141.52. Snake.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Salad Snake.
Tell me something, Nastasha, because this motherfucker telling me.
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon. The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Nastasha, tell me something, bro. I ain't call you for that.
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks on to a target, it automatically tracks it, and its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters. To get close, you'll have to confuse its tracking system. Use your chaff. If you can jam the system and get close enough, it won't be able to use its main gun. Use your chaff at a long distance to fool its electronic systems. Even if you can get close, the M1 tank's maximum speed is 45 miles per hour. First, you'll have to slow it down. Go after its caterpillars with C4 or grenades. Once it slows down, toss a grenade in the commander's turret. The M1 has exceptionally strong armor. With your weapons, the only way to beat it is to attack the soldiers inside through the hatch. Try to aim at the upper hatch with your grenades.
how you like this!
Up! Up, dog. Damn. Thank you, bro. I'm about to say, man. That's how you supposed to play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to play it like in the other game. It was a lot simpler, though. Shit was cap. I ain't gonna lie. I died twice on that shit. I wasn't supposed to die on that boss. Snake step over this nigga's body. Oh, mama, one-hitter quitter, that man. Thank you. Fuck, nigga.
Boss, is this all right? Just giving him the card like that?
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. He lives and breathes combat just like you.
See?
I would expect
I
no
told you.
less from your...
You see, I told you so, but I will kill him.
General Ivan, I hear that you lost your arm and ran away home.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him. Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Alright.
You call? Be careful. What is it?
GTA make it obvious. Alright, man. That's part one of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. We just got through the whole tank hangar section of the game. The next section is the nuclear warhead building. A lot more of the story is going to be revealed. A lot of more bullshit is going to recur. I already know I took 2 deaths on a fucking tank. I wasn't supposed to. But, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, this is my first time really playing this game. So, playing this version of this game. Like I said, I played the original one. That was a little bit different in gameplay aspect. Like I said, that fight is very different on. It ain't very different. Like how I just beat it is how you will play it in the actual game in the original one. But I don't know the first two ones. I guess I was just trying to shoot. Maybe that's what I was trying to do. I should have threw the chaffs and just kept throwing the grenades up there, and I would have killed them. I don't know what I was doing. That's kind of my fault. I should have stick with my original game plan. But yeah, man, we're just gonna continue to just do these walkthroughs and keep providing this good content for y'all. So for the next time, man, your boy Retro, I'm out.